I stoop and grasp the hilt of a dagger half buried in the sand. At least this time they left me a weapon. Every so often, only one gladiator receives a weapon. Usually, when that gladiator has ticked off the guards that bring them in. I have been unlucky enough to go through that twice before. I shake my legs out, dispelling the pins and needles. I brush a strand of earth-brown hair away from my eyes, wishing I had anything better to tie my hair back with than an old knotted bandage. My eyes dart around my surroundings, collecting information, like the triangularly shaped battleground, the lack of obstacles, and the gritty orange sand beneath my leather boots. I guess they chose a desert theme for today's fight. My eyes linger on the bloodstains spread throughout the arena. I crinkle my nose. More will be added to the sand before the day is over. The sounds of thousands screaming draw my attention once more to the stands. I watch them clap, bellow, and stuff their faces with the food the slaves carry on large trays. I drag my eyes from the monsters to a rare addition to the arena. In the center of the stands sits a dark grey platform. Scarlet officers surround the perimeter, and they stand at attention. In the middle rests a throne made of bones. The throne is grotesque and intimidating, but I suspect that's probably the point. A figure lasers on the throne, its face hidden in shadows. I squint, just making out the shape of twisted horns, the suggestion of blue skin, and a high-backed cloak. Emperor Darkmoor. My heartbeat roars through my ears, and my hands curl into fists as I stare up at the creature whose fault it is that I am here today. The one who is truly responsible for the bloodstains strewn across the sand. My hand brushes the covered brand on my left thigh. My fingers run across leather, feeling the bubbled skin beneath that marks me forever with the hated slave number 1408. This number is accompanied by a sword. Together they mark my identity and role, a symbol of my enslavement as a gladiator and a captive of Emperor Darkmoor. Though it's hidden under my worn leather pants, I'm always aware of its presence and the reason for it. I glare up at the platform. A cheer announces the arrival of my opponent, and I pull my eyes from the platform to a man strutting across the arena like he was born for this moment. Along the way, he stoops to pick up a weapon, and I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse. When he rises, he holds a heavy wooden two-handed mallet, which hardly seems fair. I grip my dagger tightly and work my jaw. He is a big man. Even from a distance, I can tell he's taller than me, and muscles bulge everywhere, each of them fighting for dominance as the man moves through the arena. How did he get enough food to support it all? I glance at the roaring crowd. It is not unusual for goblins to bestow gifts on their favorite gladiators. Even I have received a few meals from them, usually after the guards had taken what they wanted first. Is it possible this man has enough supporters to feed him, or is he a willing gladiator? The son of a Scarlet Guard who elected to fight in the arena for glory? I push the thoughts away. It doesn't matter. He is my opponent, willing or not. If I want to survive, it will have to be through his loss. Scars litter the man's body, clear signs of how many battles he has fought, or rather, how many he has won. His dark brown pants stand in contrast to his bare chest. Ice blue eyes stare at me, and even from this distance, I find them unnerving. They look me over, assessing me, deciding if I am a threat. My opponent flashes an easy smile, runs his hands over his short beard, and turns to face the crowd. The beings in the stands go nuts and chant, 2013, over and over again. The man spins in a circle, holding his arms open as he stares up at the stands, and the creatures there lap it up. As he turns, I notice a slight limp on his left leg. Perhaps it is an existing injury? Using his injury against him is an advantage I will have to consider if I have any hope of making it out of the arena alive. Not stupid, I can see how strong this man is, and I have little chance of overpowering him. It will be intelligence, not strength, that will win me this fight. The giant man lowers his arms and closes the distance between us. He throws his heavy hammer from hand to hand and sends me a savage grin.
Ready to play?
I grit my teeth and ignore the question. I ready my dagger and step into a fighting stance, waiting for the battle to begin.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.